Did you know millions of tons of plastic enter our oceans every single year? It's a terrifying reality, but thankfully, innovation is fighting back. Get ready to witness the incredible power of next-generation ocean cleanup robots. Machines so advanced, they're literally reshaping the underwater world and giving marine life a fighting chance. This isn't science fiction. It's our future.
The true scale of the plastic pandemic is a global crisis that goes far beyond what is visible to the naked eye. It's a complex and insidious problem with devastating consequences for marine ecosystems, human health, and the planet as a whole. Shocking visuals, from bottles to microplastics. While images of marine life entangled in plastic bags and discarded bottles are powerful, they only scratch the surface of the problem. A major part of the crisis is invisible: microplastics. As plastic debris breaks down under the sun and waves, it doesn't disappear. Instead, it fragments into tiny particles less than 5 millimeters in size, known as microplastics. These tiny killers are now ubiquitous, found in every corner of the planet, from the deepest ocean trenches to the Arctic sea ice. They are ingested by marine life, from the smallest plankton to the largest whales, and can carry and leach toxic chemicals. A toxic soup. The oceans are not just a dump for large plastic items, they are becoming a toxic soup of microplastics and the harmful chemicals they release. This includes plastic additives and absorbed pollutants from the surrounding water, which can be far more dangerous than the plastic itself. Gyres and garbage patches. One of the most significant ways plastic accumulates in the ocean is through massive circulating current systems called ocean gyres. How they form. Driven by the Earth's wind patterns and rotation, gyres act like giant, slow-moving whirlpools. They pull in floating debris from all directions, trapping it in a central swirling vortex. The patches. This process creates large areas of concentrated plastic debris, often referred to as garbage patches. The most famous is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, GPGP, located in the North Pacific Gyre. Misconceptions? It's important to understand that these are not solid islands of trash that you can walk on. Instead, they are vast, dispersed areas of suspended plastic particles, ranging from large fishing nets to a much greater concentration of microplastics that make the water appear cloudy. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch alone is estimated to cover an area of 1.6 million square kilometers, roughly twice the size of Texas, and contain over 1.8 trillion pieces of plastic. Devastating consequences for life. The plastic pandemic has severe and far-reaching consequences for both marine ecosystems and human health. For marine ecosystems, ingestion, marine animals from sea turtles to albatrosses and even plankton mistake plastic pieces for food. This can lead to internal injuries, blockages, malnutrition, and starvation. Entanglement. Larger debris, particularly abandoned fishing nets, known as ghost nets, ropes, and packaging, can trap and entangle marine mammals, fish, and birds, leading to injury, suffocation, and drowning. Habitat destruction. Accumulating plastic can damage critical marine habitats like coral reefs and seagrass beds, disrupting the entire food web and threatening biodiversity. Invasive species plastic debris acts as a raft, transporting species from coastal areas across vast distances to new environments. This can introduce non-native and potentially invasive species that compete with or prey on native marine life, disrupting fragile ecosystems. For human health, the chemicals associated with plastic, along with the microplastics themselves, are entering the human body, with a growing number of studies revealing potential health risks. Contaminated food and water. Microplastics and associated chemicals, such as BPA and phthalates, have been found in our drinking water, seafood, and even agricultural products. When marine life ingests plastic, it moves up the food chain and we consume those toxins when we eat seafood. Chemical exposure. Many plastics contain harmful chemicals that can act as endocrine disruptors, interfering with our hormones and potentially leading to a range of health issues, including infertility, developmental disorders, and increased cancer risk. Inhalation. Microplastics are now airborne and can be inhaled, potentially causing respiratory problems and inflammation. Ubiquitous exposure. Studies have found microplastics in human blood, lungs, and even the placenta, highlighting the widespread and intimate nature of this pollution. While research is ongoing, the potential long-term health effects are a serious concern.